there, everyone! This is RAOCOW, using a strange accent for now, and that's kind of quitting right now. So, Majestic Staircase! It's a staircase that's gonna be majestic. Oh my god, the majesticity and the staircaseness is just bamboozling me. So that's a flower, that's a phrase, that's another flower. Why would I want another flower? Well, okay. Oh, there's an escalator. That was indeed majestic. So, okay. That's an awesome and worthwhile detour. I thought this was a fortress. This doesn't look like a fortress at all. It looks more like some sort of... I'm not too sure how to qualify that, actually. It's like a series of random platforms set upon clouds and columns. Well, I guess if you can, if you're a Care Bear, this would count as a That's awesome. They're like timed perfectly or something. Yeah, if you're a Care Bear, this would make sense. But I didn't take Mike for a Care Bear fan. Now, it's unfortunate that Anonymous Bloodless kind of decided that I wasn't worth his attention all that much anymore, because I would like to know if Care Bears really have that much to do with ROM hacking. I mean, I don't know. It's a type of thing that you don't really know unless you already have a foot on the inside, and, well, I don't. I'm a player. I'm not a hacker dude, because I don't apparently have the intelligence for it. I'm not too sure. Sometimes the arguments get murky and kind of muddy. Well, those might sound like synonymous, but I lost my Yoshi there, and I'm not doing much try and re-grab him because there's a mushroom right here. I'm gonna get big first and get the real gift. I am someone who likes to get the real gift. You can't blame me for that. I was raised by the conquistadors. Yeah, and then you know, there was some big hubbub, and I end up voyaging in the future, and here I am. But I don't like to talk about that particular chapter of my life too much, because the pain is just so sugar-coated. It's kind of sweetening, you know, and sometimes it gets, sometimes when you eat too many sweet things, it kind of gets sickening. It's funny, because when you're like 6-year-olds, that's a concept that sounds so freaking impossible. Then you hear your mom say like, "Oh man, this is too sweetening, I'm not eating this." Yeah, my mom said things like, "Oh man," all the time. And you know, when you're a kid, it's like, you listen to that, no way, I'm finally inside the castle. And there's a goal already. That was totally worth naming it after a castle. Or staircase. It was named after staircase, not castle. You can have outside staircases, God. Sometimes when there are hills, people, like, they don't feel comfortable climbing grass, so they build some sort of cave that's floating in space, and which is where we're going to explore right now. Cottoncandy Cavern! Yes, we can! That's the classic Master Course entrance, which I also add my little personal touch here by jumping right in the boiling white stuff. Yeah, it's a particular fetish that's not that known. Why was I stopping there? Well, anyways, let's kill some moles, let's kill some moles. Moles aren't worth to live and breathe the same air as us normal people. Not that I want to say that I'm racist here, but come on, moles. Oh! Hey, is this the place where Anonymous Bloodless told me it was like divided per skill, and I have unwittingly entered the you need to fly bit? Oh lordy, let's try the spin fly instead. Spin fly, it worked out for me, and it will probably work out for you too. You just need to sign on the dotted line that I am presenting to you right now, psychoanalytically. Well, you might not be seeing it right now, but just give it some time. Maybe conk on your head with the fly swatter, and apparently this is a part of the cave with a lot of fishes and dinosaurs. Oh, those curses. Vrarg, vrarg. Oh man, well, I can't slide on stairs. What am I... Ah! Oh man, I got surprised. Okay, oh, well, okay, I still can't jump in the white stuff. That's fun to know. Fun and entertaining. What's with all the pink stuff everywhere? God, this is so discomforting. This is why I'm playing so badly. It's all the pink stuff. I'm like, God, it feels like I'm in a little girl's room, and you know, it's. I don't know if it's the same for you, but every time I go in like in a room that's made for a girl, always there's something strange in the vibes. You know, there's a strange thing. It's like something's not quite this. Like it's the same. It's a bed. It's a dresser. It's a cow. Enemyless for. Do I dare? 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 Yes. Enemyless fortress. Wow, they're claiming a fortress is enemyless. This won't be trouble at all. I mean, come on. Okay. Okay, now I recall Anonymous Bloodless talking about such a level 2. I don't remember if it was in private or if it was in non-private, but it was essentially all about the joys of dolphins screwing you over. Because they just don't screw enough with you over in the regular game. You need to have their own. You see they're red dolphins? Red dolphins are a special breed because they're red. This is not going to go well. Maybe it's because they swim in lava. Maybe they're like pink flamingos and they get the color of what they eat and they just drink lava all the time because they don't know better and they're dumb. Because dolphins are dumb. Well, actually they're not. They're really super smart apparently. But I mean, how smart can you be if you let... Whoops. Oh. Ah. Hey, look. It's a dolphin aquarium. We're in some sort of evil marine land where they accidentally replaced the water with Tabasco sauce. It kind of mutated the animals. Somehow. Just a bit. Instead, you know, they're like the Jokers and the only mutation is that they have a smile permanently affixed to their disgusting mutated visage. That's awesome. That is one zoo I would not want to go, however, because, ew. Can I go there? Apparently not. That's a door, in case anyone forgot. Whoa, we're in the freezer. Yes, it's the freezer. It's where they put the dead animals that die in the zoo. That's needlessly morbid. God, what's wrong with me? Wow, this is actually rather awesome. Although I shouldn't have expected that a castle that claimed to be enemyless would have spikes. I mean, spikes is pretty much the world's most basic obstacle in video game, which is ironic considering we don't see spikes all that much in real life. Not too sure where the original idea for the spike, the spike, if you will, originates from. I mean, I know there were some in Mega Man the original, but before that in video games there must have been spikes, or has there? I don't know if like stuff like the Atari had enough pixel power to correctly display the detail necessary to truly convey the nature of spikes. That is actually a mighty good question. I'm actually now downright curious about it now that I've actually asked the original question, so to speak. Good thing I'm small because I don't have to duck. Nor pig, nor snout, no elephant, nor... Whoa, chainsaws out of nowhere! Well, that went good. This is the wood part, you know, we've been through a lot of elements here. Went through fire element, we went through, this is not going to be annoying. Went through fire element, we went through the water element, now we're going through the wood element. With a little chainsaw train, which is like the Fiat train, only slightly less painful. Okay, well that's actually a lot simpler than it looks. You just kind of tank it. Holy finger! Finger! I have called upon the holy fingers of Buddha, because they're holy. I don't know, do holiness only convey to Christianity? Like, can you say that Buddha is holy even though, like, he's from Buddhism and not Christianity? Well, unless he is, and I'm just totally misinterpreted the Bible there, but this is an annoying area. God, I probably shouldn't have wasted my tank power on their little brother there on the left. Let's see here. If I didn't press anything, just did it like this, but better. Okay, I got the good idea. Jumping on the mega spikes isn't one of them. Oh, for the love of guns. Whoa. That went out of nowhere, considering I'm somewhat anti-gun myself. I figure that everyone who's all going gun-ho about guns and private property and are people that have things to hide and keep and hide. But, you know, that's just me. This is somewhat pastelic for something to really bring forth fear and loathing, to be honest. I'm kind of nonplussed here. Oh, there we go. That was super... what? Oh, come on. How far can I rewind? You have got to be freaking kidding me. Chipmunk time.
Of course, it had to, and of course there's no... oh man, and of course there are no midpoints. Oh, that was just not fair. That was just not, totally not fair. Come, oh, yeah, well that was just bad playing. Oh man. Of all the unfair things, well okay, I'll admit that I had some equipment, but this stage as a whole is rather annoying too, and it's the whole thing I need to restart. Now, I know there are another feather somewhere else, there somewhere. Right, there's one right at the beginning of the chainsaw portion, so I don't have to worry for the rest, for the beginning of the level. And I pretty much know what's going to wait for me, so it's not that bad. This is actually kind of easy if you just kind of rush forward and wait. Jump here. But you know all that, you've already, I mean, in another LPS artist would probably just cut this sort of repetition out. It's just that for some reason, people like listening to things in fast motion. Surprisingly, I mean, I got some people who say, which is kind of my opinion, actually. But you know, I got some other people like, oh, RAOCOW, do the whole thing in fast forward because otherwise your LP isn't good. But if you did it all in fast forward, it would be awesome. But it's a gimmick that would get tiring, trust me, guys. Whoa, this music is out of nowhere. Well, I don't know, it's from Fubar, my music playing thingy, but still, Fubar, what does that mean again? Well, more importantly, what does that have to do with music? Sometimes it's best not to ask these questions. Can I go in the middle? I'm sure I can, but it's like freaking hard. So I just do this and screw it up instead. It's a lot more efficient. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, what itch. That was a magic word that's essentially translated to I enjoy the art of eating Dobermans. Yeah, don't ask. So to do this bit again. It's actually, well actually now that I'm replaying the stage, I realize it's really not that bad. But now I know that I essentially can't get hit here at all. This is a problem. This is a major problem. God, how's the... whoa. Come on in, guys! I so totally cheated there. Oh, just fall, everyone. Alright, there we go. Now I can fly here.
Now I won't take any chances and I'll try to keep my... yeah, I don't think I have much choice. I do need to keep my cape. So I had mistaken all along. The element is not wood, but air. It's just very subtle about it, I guess. Very subtle about it. Okay, there's another cave. That is not a good sign. Chainsaws out of nowhere, falling from the heavens on this little rope structure, and now they keep raining everywhere. And I am trying to go get killed. Am I supposed to bounce on them or what? Holy cow! This is insane. Now they're all gone. Maybe I'm supposed to fly. Wow! Okay, well, let's try it. It's raining chainsaws. Middleman is installed somewhere nearby. His watchful eye upon the Christian morality police. And there we go. Man, that was actually pretty cool. Like, yeah. So, yeah. My opinion on this game is now all super conflicted and stuff, so I don't really know what to say, but I found the path down to East Wingle. Anyway, wow, we did 3 stages. That was pretty awesome. This is RAOCOW Master Courses, Bowling Alley. See you next time for Super Mario Infinity, where we are gonna go into the plane and miscellaneous bears.